Have you ever had a day that didn't go as planned? Maybe you woke up expecting sunshine, only to find gray clouds rolling in, or you set out with a list of things to do, only to have everything change in an instant. Sometimes, those are the best days, the ones that surprise us, that make us laugh, and that remind us how little control we really have. My name is Keltie Knight, and I love adventures, especially the unexpected kind. There's something magical about letting go of the plan and just seeing where the day takes you. Adventure isn't always about climbing mountains or traveling far. Sometimes it's about stepping outside your comfort zone, even if it's just for a moment. Sometimes it's about finding magic in an ordinary day, like noticing the way raindrops sparkle on leaves, or how laughter sounds different when it's echoing through a storm. It's all about embracing the unexpected with a smile, and letting yourself be open to joy, even when things don't go your way. I've learned that when things go off script, that's when the real fun begins. Those are the moments that become stories you'll tell for years. This is a story about one of those days, a simple story about a girl, a rainstorm, and a lesson in joy. It's about learning to dance in the rain, both literally and figuratively. It happened years ago, but I remember it vividly because it changed how I see life. Sometimes the smallest moments leave the biggest impact. We hold the power to turn a gray, rainy sky into a backdrop for something beautiful. It's all about perspective and the courage to find joy in the unexpected. So let's go back to July 10th, 2010, a summer day that didn't go as planned. The air was thick with the promise of adventure, even as the clouds gathered overhead. I expected sunshine and warmth, but the universe had something wetter and much more wonderful in store. Sometimes the best memories are born from the most unexpected weather. Here's how a sudden downpour became one of my happiest adventures, and how I learned to welcome the rain and every surprise it brings with open arms. That morning, the sun was shining and the city buzzed with summer energy. I put on my favorite dress, ready for a perfect day outdoors. The streets were alive, everyone soaking up the sunshine. But as I walked, the sky shifted. Clouds gathered, the wind picked up, and the air turned cool. Suddenly, the blue sky vanished behind heavy gray clouds. People hurried for cover as the first raindrops fell. Within seconds, a gentle sprinkle became a full-blown downpour. The rain hammered the pavement, and my perfect summer day was washed away. I was caught in the middle of a massive, unexpected rainstorm. Everyone scattered, but I stood there, drenched and surprised. My plans were ruined, but something inside me was about to change. Sometimes the best adventures start with a little chaos. Standing in the rain, soaked and shivering, I felt the cold seep through my clothes and settle into my bones. The city around me blurred as the downpour grew heavier, and for a moment I wondered why I hadn't just run for cover like everyone else. But then, I realized I had a choice: be upset about the weather, or embrace the moment for what it was. I could let frustration take over, or I could find something beautiful in the chaos. So I looked up, let the rain hit my face, and started to laugh. The sensation was oddly freeing, as if the rain was washing away not just the day's troubles, but weeks of stress. Why be upset? I was already as wet as I could get. There was no point in fighting it anymore, so I let go of my worries and surrendered to the moment. So I decided to enjoy it. I let myself smile, feeling lighter with every drop that fell. I closed my eyes, breathed in the fresh, rainy air, and let the water wash away my frustration. The scent of wet pavement and earth filled my senses, grounding me in the present. Suddenly, the rain felt like an invitation to play, to let my inner child out for a while. I remembered how, as a kid, I used to hope for storms just so I could splash in puddles. With a grin, I lifted my arms and spun in circles, dancing right there on the sidewalk. The world seemed to slow down, and for a few precious moments, nothing else mattered. I wasn't worried about what anyone thought. I was just a girl having fun in a summer storm. The laughter that bubbled up felt pure and unfiltered. The world faded away, it was just me and the rain. The city noise softened, replaced by the steady rhythm of raindrops on the pavement. That spontaneous dance turned a ruined day into a memory I'll never forget. It was a reminder that sometimes, the best moments are the ones we never planned. Sometimes, joy is just a decision away. All it takes is a shift in perspective, a willingness to let go and be present. The rainstorm became my private celebration, a secret between me and the sky. I felt alive, connected, and grateful for the unexpected gift. I realized happiness is about how you choose to see the world. Even in the middle of a storm, you can find a reason to dance. My rain dance led me to the next adventure, puddle jumping. As a kid, I loved splashing in puddles. Why stop now? I ran and leapt into the biggest puddle I could find, water flying everywhere. It was pure childlike joy. No worries, just laughter and splashes. Each jump made me feel lighter, freer. A little boy watched and giggled. His mom smiled, understanding the happiness in simple things. That day I remembered. Joy is a choice, and it's often hiding in the smallest places. My adventure wasn't about staying dry. It was about getting soaked in happiness. Sometimes the best moments come from letting go and playing in the rain. Even grown-ups need to jump in puddles. As the rain softened, sunlight peeked through, making the city sparkle in a way I'd never noticed before. The droplets on windows and rooftops caught the light, turning the whole city into a canvas of shimmering reflections. It was as if the world had been washed clean, ready for something new. I stood there, soaked but grateful for the unexpected turn my day had taken. My clothes clung to me, my hair was dripping, but I felt a sense of freedom I hadn't felt in ages. Sometimes, letting go of control is the best thing you can do. That storm taught me happiness isn't about perfect plans. It's about finding beauty in the unexpected. The laughter echoing down the street, the shared smiles with strangers, all reminded me that joy can be found in the most surprising places. A ruined plan can become a wonderful memory if you let it. Sometimes the best stories come from the days that don't go as planned. The rain didn't ruin my day, it made it unforgettable. I realized that embracing the moment, no matter how messy, can turn an ordinary day into something magical. Life is unpredictable, but every storm has a silver lining. Sometimes you just have to look up and notice the rainbow that follows the rain. When things go wrong, we can choose to dance in the rain. It's in those moments of spontaneity that we find true happiness and connection. Next time your plans get rained out, remember my silly dance. Let yourself be a little ridiculous, and you might just discover a new side of yourself. Don't be afraid to get a little wet or jump in puddles. Sometimes the best memories are made when you stop worrying about staying dry and just enjoy the moment. Embrace the twists and turns. Sometimes they lead to the best adventures. The unexpected can open doors to experiences you never imagined. The most beautiful memories are made when you let go and enjoy the moment. Laughter shared in the rain is a reminder that joy is often found in the simplest things. Every day is a chance for a new adventure, no matter what the weather brings. So, step outside, embrace the unexpected, and let life surprise you.